Thank you for staying with us. We are still with developments in River State as supporters loyal to Minister of the FCT Nyesom Wike are demanding that police maintains barricade of local government secretariats across the state. The protesters are supporting the police decision for both parties in the dispute to wait for the outcome of the case in court. While organized labor, which had earlier called off their protest over security concerns, wants the police to vacate the secretariat and give workers access. I'll talk to TVC News correspondent Uche Okoro for more on this development. Uche, what is the situation in River State with the back and forth on this protest?
Well, I'll say thankfully everyone was expecting. It seems like every Monday in River State these days is that day of the week to expect the worst. Well, today everyone woke up this morning as well in River State expecting all hell to break loose, because as at last week, the cause of the tension was the expiration of the tenure of the local government chairman. Well, today we expected two protests, for and against. While those who were expected to protest against the police occupation of the council secretariats, I guess, heeded to advise and called off their own action. However, the local government chairman, as you have earlier mentioned, also came out this morning. But the crisis and violence that many were expecting did not materialize because, obviously, apparently, because the other side did not come out for their own protest. So that clash that everyone was expecting did not happen. But I can tell you that, yes, the protest by the embattled council chairman took place across the state. The police have also maintained their presence at the various local government secretariat, which I monitor today in different parts of the state. But so far, everywhere has been calm. The police have been able to maintain law and order at these council secretariats, which for the past 1 week plus have been the melting point of activity so far.
So talk to us about the presence of security operatives in the midst of all of this. How strategically positioned are they to curtail, any act of violence?
Well, right now, the center of attraction is local government secretariats. The police is under intense pressure to step out of the area. That organized labor is leading that charge, talking about the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress and the National Union of Local Government Employees. They are leading that charge. They know, of course, Labour has a soft spot for the government in place. So they are leading that charge for the police to vacate. But the police are still there. As at this morning, from my assessment, I would say that the police have doubled their presence at the local government secretariat. Because I was there every day last week. I've been at those secretariats first day of this week, and of course I'll still be there. I'll be monitor the situation for the rest of the week. My assessment this morning is that the police have doubled their presence at the various local government secretariats, because just like the other residents of the state, the police was also expecting some form of clash between the pro and the against as regards the police barricade of this council secretariats. But security is very high. At these council secretariats. Attempts by myself and my crew to take shots were very much rejected by the police. In fact, one of the police officers specifically told me to leave here for my own safety. So it tells you, paints a picture for you about the kind of atmosphere that we're working under here in the state in the past couple of weeks plus.
And then Uche, and I urge you to please stay safe in the midst of all of this. Uche Okoro for us in Port Harcourt, River State. Thank you very much for that update.